Alright, this is my video tutorial on a few things on Ubuntu that are very cool. I've gone from Vista to Windows 7, Windows 8. I've messed around a lot with Ubuntu, and this is really the most secure, stable, fastest operating system that I've come across. And yes, it's Linux based. It's a lot different than, say, Windows 7, but there's a lot of cool things that you can do that you cannot do in Windows. It's a lot more reliable than Windows. I mean, I pretty much would suggest getting rid of Windows altogether, like I have. I've done a partial partition before, as far as having Windows 7 or Vista and Ubuntu, and it doesn't quite work as well. So I just kind of wanted to show you a few things that you can do that are real easy to set up after you get Ubuntu installed. So here goes. Anyways, I've set up about 5 desktops. You can set up as many, actually there's 10. So as you can see here, there's 10 desktops. So I can switch back and forth. Like, for instance, I can go down here to this row, click on it, and now I've got a totally open desktop. You can switch back and forth to different ones. This one, like, I've got this picture as my desktop. That's desktop 2, desktop 3. That's views. If for those of you who don't know, you can download movies like Pitch Perfect. I probably got it in like 5 minutes versus doing it on Windows, and it would take a half hour or so. You got a music. This is called Mix, and I actually have a software similar to this that costs about $1,400 for the software. Well, this one, it's free. You can get it through the software manager, and so you can play music of any kind. It's just really cool. As you see, I've got the slider.
Fingerprints off lead. They say shoot for the stars, I say shoot for the head. I believe in good times, having peace and fun, but I'm still in my room trying to grease my gun.
And you can do auto DJ.
Breaks the only thing I want jamming is my screwed out tape. And tomorrow's the big day, gotta get my rest. 45 G's out of town, lick my dress.
Things just ain't been the same, but for real, this ain't no other St. Louis-ish. Just that pretty. Yeah. Come on. Lay your body down and let me touch your body. And you know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop me.
Shots to my dog, jackets in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit, finally going to church. Gunshots to.
So anyhow, that's how you play. I got a whole thousands of songs, so I could show you all day how to mess with this, but it's definitely a cool feature. You can. I just come across. Let's see, Windows 5. So what I just briefly showed you right here is it's my internet. I've got 2 pages open in desktop 5, and I'm using Firefox, so I'm able to use Google and Google Voice and I can literally make calls and receive calls. I don't want you to see my account, so I'm just going to block this here for a second while I attempt to make a call, and most likely it'll ring the phone. So yeah, now it's calling my cell phone instead of my computer. Usually I have to turn off my cell phone in order to make calls on my laptop, which it's cool. Sometimes it can be inconvenient, but it also is very convenient. So there's quite a few things that I like about Ubuntu. Like, for instance, you can see that I've got this desktop all the way around on the inside. You can see through all of it and everything. You can see those feet down there. I love some women, so there's some cool shoes and legs, and let's go to the top here, and then you can see some individuals there from the Black Tape project, which is pretty neat little project. So anyhow, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like I said, it's a lot more reliable than Windows. Like, for instance, I'm in a different I'm on like desktop 2 or something, and I've already got internet open on a different desktop, but I can open a new window over here. So now there's the open desktop. If you would just want to see what all you have got open, you can do that. It's very, very cool. There's a lot of cool features that you can control and stuff. For instance, like I finally was able to get it to make the normal sound that it would make when it starts up. So that was very exciting to be able to get that sound to come up, the startup sound, to work. Since I know that it can, I had to mess with it for a little while and ask the internet a couple questions to find out. But really, you can do anything you want to on here without a hitch. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you'll get a few glitches and stuff, but that's just because you're trying to do too much or your computer's not compatible. So, as you can see, I've got a Dell. Now, Ubuntu, for me, is comparable to Apple or iMac. It's very similar. You've got a lot of the same features, like apps. You got a software app center where you can just pull apps from, like Adobe Flash Player and stuff like that. And and there's the sound. So anyways, this concludes my tutorial for Ubuntu, and I hope you enjoyed it. And there's so much stuff you can do. I myself I work on computers a lot for friends and family and other people and myself. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, I guess through YouTube. So anyways, I will post this here on YouTube, and you guys have a wonderful day, and I will holler at you later.